Hello everyone, my name is Mark Lister Ivalarosa Carrillo, BE Scream 1, Block 18. I'm here to present my video about who am I in the cyber world, in digital self. Introduction. These days, more people are becoming active in using the internet for research, pleasure, business, communication, and other purposes. Indeed, the internet is of great help for everyone. On the other hand, people assume different identities. While in the cyberspace, people act differently when they are online and offline. We have our real identity and online identity. Next is abstraction. The number of people who are becoming more active online continues to increase worldwide. More than half of the population worldwide now uses internet. It has only been 25 years since Tim Berners-Lee made the World Wide Web available to the public. But in the time, the internet has already become an integral part of everyday life for most of the world's population. The Philippines is among one of the countries with the most active internet users. It is more than half the world now uses a smartphone. Almost two-thirds of the world's population now has a mobile phone. It is more than half of the world web traffic now comes from mobile phones. It is more than half of all mobile connections around the world are now broadband. And more than 1 in 5 of the world's population shop online in the past 30 days. Who am I in the cyber world? These days, more people are becoming active in using the internet for research, leisure, business, communication, and other purposes. People assume different identities. While in the cyberspace, people act differently when they are online and offline. We have our real identity and online identity. The number of people who are becoming more active online continues to increase worldwide, and more than half of the population worldwide now uses the internet. The Philippines is among one of the countries with the most active internet users. What is digital self? The digital self is the persona you use when you're online. Some people maintain one or more online identities that are distinct from their real world selves. Others have a single online self that more or less the same as the one they inhabit in the real world. I will discuss the online identity and real identity versus online identity, the influence of internet on sexuality and gender, and last, the proper way of demonstrating our values and attitudes online. Online identity. Internet identity, IID, also online identity or internet persona, is a social identity that an internet user establishes in online communities and websites. It may also be an actively constructed presentation of oneself. Real identity versus online identity. An online identity is defined as an identity that a person established in an online environment such as social networks. An offline identity is defined as an identity that a person established in an offline environment such as in real life. The influence of internet on sexuality and gender. These studies found gender and internet used to be predictive of sexual attitude and behavior, orientation of young adults. In addition, findings from previous studies show that frequency of internet use was significantly associated with practice of content on sexually explicit sites. The proper way of demonstrating our values and attitudes online. You will need to be aware of your own personal values, beliefs, and attitudes and how they might impact on your work. This means that it is important that you allow clients to make decisions based on their own values and beliefs rather than decisions that reflect what you think they should do. And that's all for my video about who am I in the cyber world in digital self.